What's up? Nicely done, Sniper. You got some really fun players in there. Starsen playing as that Rengar. Going to be getting at Silver 100 LP here today. We've got, I think, is there somebody in promotion over on the red team as well? No, not going to be the case. But it is going to be a godlike Draven, Sniper XD, and we're expecting him to potentially carry rank number 232 on that Draven NA. This is in Flex Q as well, so really cool to see what he's going to be able to do with this. And he's playing with the Yuumi, he's playing with an Akali. He's got a lot of potential, or I guess playing with the Yuumi to be able to get him some healing, but he's got two assassins in the Rengar and the Akali to be able to get that damage in and just obliterate anyone that tries to go in on Sniper and that back line. The Camille with that Hextech ultimatum to keep sure that Sniper is able to stay safe in those team fights even more. But we're going to see how that plays out as we get ourselves ready to jump into the game. Should be about ready to start here in just a moment. But again, hopefully you guys are all doing well. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic now Monday morning. Hopefully your weekend was good. I just got done casting a Wild Rift tournament, which was really fun to do. I haven't casted Wild Rift like that in a minute, actually ever. Or actually, I shouldn't say that. I've casted Wild Rift before, but this is the first time that I casted Wild Rift in a league setting. There's going to be some playoffs next week because I was just filling in for the week. Hopefully they'll call me back and see if they want to for the playoffs, but we'll see potentially how that plays out. Best of luck to you guys. Best of luck to Yeem. Best of luck to Connors. Best of luck to Buna to be able to get yourself this win. You guys are with a really strong ADC in Sniper XD, but let's see if he's going to be able to get himself this victory. Let's see if you guys are able to work together to perform well against the potential for some really high damage coming in from the Pyke, from potentially even the Malphite. And the Senna, who looks like it's going to be a full ADC, maybe a fasting Senna, with the Malphite playing in that not that carrying role, but the minion killing role, I should say. Let's go ahead and let's get into the game. Let me know if you have any issues with the chat, any issues with the stream not working or anything like that. Want to be able to make sure that everything is running smoothly and all that fun stuff. It does look like everything is looking good, but you never know. You never know for sure. You always want to make sure that everything looks right and all that fun stuff. But for now, it looks like everything is running smoothly. And now we are ready to begin the match. Obviously, with Draven, getting those adoration stacks going to be extremely potent for Sniper if he is able to use them effectively to get himself wins in the lane in terms of trading, and then in terms of being able to get that kill, to get that gold with that adoration stack. Very feast or famine. Same thing with the Akali and the Rengar. They are really banking on the fact that they're going to be able to win this early game and secure themselves a snowball into the victory. The longer that this game goes on, the more powerful the Senna becomes, the more powerful that the Fiddlesticks becomes, and it can be really difficult at that point for the blue team to be able to get back out of that one. We're going to see how it plays out, though. We're going to see whether or not they are able to make that happen. Got the Volibear coming through on the top side, looking to be able to get himself a little bit of maybe warding, playing as the ward himself. Already dropping that ward coming in, most likely from the Fiddles or from the Pyke over here to be able to get potentially stop the invade, and there is no invade. Volibear does not go in for that deep ward, and the Camille making sure that there is no potential invade coming in from the red team. There is not. Instead, we are going to get ourselves a pretty normal start here. I'm very curious to see whether Rosalina and Luma, Rosalinda Zamumu, I'm not going to be able to say that. I saw the Rosalina, and I thought, oh, it's got to be Rosalina and Luna as the name. Definitely not, though. Definitely not. We're going to see how he's able to perform against the Volibear, already going in for some potential damage. Going to be able to proc the passive to be able to get ourselves a little bit of armor, but still not going to be able to win that trade. Popping one of her pots as well. Spinning Axe is already coming through, coming in from Sniper, looking to be able to get that good CS as he gets a little bit of early damage onto the Senna already. TSM bot looking to be able to hopefully secure himself a couple of early souls as we do get an engage onto the Senna. The Senna is going to have to flash away. Level 2 on the Yuumi and the Draven first, going to be able to capitalize on that. Huge Summer Spell no longer available with the Fiddlesticks now finally going to be able to get himself onto the other side of the Rift. The Rengar a little bit ahead in that one as we get ourselves even more Spinning Axe damage coming in from Draven. And with the flash gone from the Senna, there's going to be very, very much the potential for this Rengar and the rest of the blue team to go in for a dive onto her. Got to be able to get that CS, and the CS continues to be good for him. Meanwhile, obviously, Fiddlesticks Katuna going to be able to just go for that full clear. Wants to be able to get as much minion pressure as possible in the neutral camps to be able to get that level 6 and really be able to be effective in that laning phase. As we get the Akali, going to be able to go for a little bit of shadow. We do see a potential gank coming through. Nope, not going to go for it. And instead, it is going to be Starset going to be able to see Katsuna in the brush. I do not think that this is a good idea. No, it wasn't. Level 3 Fiddlesticks can't do much of anything. And the dive onto the Volibear. Fiddlesticks making the bad call. Shouldn't have gone for the Scuttle Crab. Should have seen that the Camille was going in for the potential dive and maybe would have helped Zooberry be able to get the first blood onto the Camille. Instead, the dive from the take on the Scuttle Crab, trying to go in for the Scuttle Crab, not paying attention to how much damage the Rengar can do. Gonna be able to get first blood over to the blue team and an extra kill as well. Now, this isn't even a fight that the Fiddlesticks can contend with. The Rengar is level 4, has double buffs, level 3 on the Fiddlesticks, and Snipe XD and the rest of the blue team now ready to go. Gonna get rooted, gonna get knocked up, he's gonna have to flash away. The root does not land, the Rengar wants the kill, and he's gonna get it. Flashing into the brush, gonna dive right in, and it's going to be Sarsent going to be able to get himself 2 kills, and Sith's gonna go for the Draven and the Yuumi to be able to get himself even further in the lead against the Fiddlesticks. Not looking good right now for the red team, with the blue team jungler now in the lead with 150 gold bounty. With the jungle advantage, this Fiddlesticks is going to have to work extra hard in order to get himself this win. Going to be the Camille coming in. Rosalind going to be able to get that kill again onto Zooberry. And this is looking like it's going to be a really big slaughter for the blue team right now. In a big lead already, almost 2,000 gold in the lead, less than 5 minutes into the game. Playing extremely effectively right now, and looking to be able to continue to keep that momentum going as we move into the 6 minute mark. Fountain Drake is ready, but we'll see how it continues to play out. Rune-wise, we've got 3 Conquerors coming in from the blue team. Sarsent going to go for the Conqueror along with Chad Draven Fanboy on the Akali, as well as Sniper, all going for Conqueror, all going for that stacking attack speed and damage. Looking to be able to use that effectively here in the early game. Oh, it's going to be a potential engage on to the Akali. No, not something that the Pyke wants to go for, especially with how much health this Akali has. Death from Below is now on the way. The Fiddlesticks looking to be able to go in onto this Grom. He made the decision to go for the Krugs first, and will be able to get the Grom to go down. But now with the Rengar seeing that, they might even be able to go for it. Hextech Ultimatum going to go in for Rosalind. Going to be able to get the kill onto the Volibear one more time. And somehow, we're going to see the Pyke. It's going to be Arctic Dragon being able to get the kill on to the mid laner. Chad Draven Fanboy going to be able to get that kill. Not going to be able to get the root on to the Fiddlesticks. Going to be able to go for the disengage maybe. Volibear is on the way, and the Rengar not going to be able to get his prize, and instead the Fiddlesticks will be able to escape. So I want to see that again. I want to see how the Pyke was able to get that kill, because remember, the Akali is at full health compared to the half health Pyke. Oh, gonna get stunned. Huge right under turret, and then he'll be able to go through, gets the bone skewer, goes for the ignite, goes for the death from below, and makes everything, able to get that kill. But unfortunately, I mean, wasn't able to get that extra cut money because he used that death from below rather haphazardly at the end of the day, and could have used that a little bit better. And there it is, the Fiddlesticks going to be able to get away. So, looks like Yuumi might be having a little bit of connection issues. Hopefully she does come back sooner rather than later. Would hate to see her not be able to come in. As we get ourselves a little bit of an engage, or I guess a little bit of an advantage in terms of experience coming in for the Draven. Going to be able to get himself that solo EXP with the Yuumi gone. And be able to reach level 6 before the Malphite or before the Senna. Katuna is on the way. Ooh, interesting. Getting to have that Crowstorm and is ready to go for that Dragon. Maybe a risky play. They don't know that the Yuumi is not there. And now with the Rengar waiting in the wings, could potentially be able to go in on this. And instead, it's going to go in onto the Senna and onto the Malphite. Wants the kill. Will he be able to go for it? No, the flash is there. The Draven going to flash as well. Not going to be able to get it. And the Crowstorm coming in for Katuna is going to be able to get the kill onto Sniper. And it will be the Seismic Shard. Going to be able to secure the kill onto Starcent as well. Fighting off a little bit more than they can chew. The Fiddlesticks now be able to easily get the Dragon to go down. And the blue team desperately wanting to see the Yuumi. Yseri going to be needing to come back now. And will be coming back now. Draven, unfortunately, not yet level 5 in that engagement. Going to mean that I Am the Panda and TSM Bot both going to be able to get themselves into an advantage state here. So much experience and gold taken away from Sniper out of that fight. The Wave in a really good spot for the blue team, or for the red team at that point. They're going to be able to get a lot of experience taken away. But at the end of the day, I mean, Sniper working really well with those auto attacks, making sure that he's choosing the correct ones, and will be able to get most of that EXP and gold from under tower. Oh no. Okay, no, he didn't use his passive or his W just yet, but it is going to be Kasuna. Not being able to get those kills, but was able to get himself at least 2 assists out of that. I'm going to go for his jungle camps. And right now, with that little bit of a pull paw coming in from the blue team, they're only in the lead by about 800 gold at this point in the contest. They're not able to snowball just yet. But it is still going to be Rosalind being able to get a very big advantage up against the Volibear, up against Zooberry in the top lane. Using that advantage, using the pressure that Camille provides to make sure that this Volibear has not having a good time and will be able to continue to keep that momentum going. As the Divine Sunderer already, compared to just the Giant spell coming in from the Volibear, that's a huge difference in terms of gold and in dominance in that lane. Only having a Giant's Belt with completed boots is going to be a much less effective than the Divine Sunderer on the Camille. Fiddlesticks wanting to go for the decision to try to make the play onto the Rift Herald. Is going to get caught out this time by the Rengar. And this should mean that he should be able to get the play onto this Rift Herald, unless the Fiddlesticks is able to get it. Maybe trying to go for it, and he steals it away. What a play coming in from the Fiddlesticks. Katuna going to be able to get the steal, and will be able to get the Rift Herald, as we do see the Pike being able to get the shutdown onto the Camille. This is disastrous for the blue team, and an amazing play coming in for Katana. I keep on saying different names for this Fiddlesticks. I realize that. Katuana, Katsuna, Katuna, regardless, he was the one that was able to get the Smite steal and takes the Rift Herald away. Does lose his life for it. Starcent does get himself a kill, but at the end of the day, it is going to be a big neutral objective again going towards this jungler. Shoutouts again to Katsuna or Katuana to be able to get that kill onto the Rift Herald, gets himself that neutral objective. Now 2 neutral objectives in the lead against this Rengar. As it looks like we might be seeing an engaged bottom lane. It's going to be the Scuttlecraft. Oh, stolen away again Another smite going to be taken away. The Fiddlesticks did die in that last one before. It's going to get slowed away. Flash going to come through Rengar with those double buffs. Wants the kill onto the Fiddlesticks and will get another kill on to him. This time, going to be able to get some revenge after we saw him lose the Scuttlecrab and the Rift Herald. Volibear and the Camille going to go up against each other as we get the Rengar looking to get some damage and a kill onto the Malphite. And we'll be able to do so. Sniper XD going to be able to get it, but unfortunately, it will be the Rengar getting shut down in that play. Will lose his life due to those turret hits going down, and he will end up giving a shutdown amount of gold over to this Malphite. Gold-wise, I mean, the Sniper is in the lead against the Malphite in terms of gold, 5,000 compared to 4,500, but the bottom lane is much more in a gold advantage comparatively than the Yuumi and the Draven, with the Akali, or with the Malphite and the Senna combined at about 8,200 gold compared to just 76 for the Yuumi Draven bot lane. Other than that, the gold advantage is still there for the Camille. About 1,400 gold in favor of the top laner for the blue team in comparison to the Volibear, who's at 34. Redfry, oh my goodness, that's a name that I haven't heard in a while. How's it going, my friend? Hopefully you're having a good day. Are you playing a game right now, Redfry, or are you going to play a little bit later? Rift Herald's going to get spawned, and it will end up being a couple of turret plates going down, but nothing too crazy going to be able to get out of that one just yet. Probably, though, looking to get that damage, looking to be able to get it. Will he actually die? Yes, he will. Chad Draven Fanboy is going to go down. Snipe XD will go on a killing spree, going to be able to take down TSM bot, and now is going to be looking to potentially use those adoration stacks and the gold that he's been getting from them effectively. About 500 gold is going to be the advantage right now for that adoration. Unfortunately, though, with the Akali dying, the blue team will lose the first turret of the game. It will be the mid lane turret as well. Really good play there coming in from Cat to be able to secure that kill onto the turret and get that damage. He's going to be looking to potentially be able to get this second dragon of the game as well, as he does end up smiting away the Scuttlecrab yet again away from this Rengar. Hellhound 298, how's it going, my friend? Hopefully you're having a good day as well. We are in for a bit of a banger game coming in from this blue team. Well, Sniper XD is a Grandmaster player. We are playing a ranked flex game. It is a ranked 5v5 game. There's a couple of silver players in here, a couple of diamond players in that as well. Might as well switch that up a little bit. Might as well take off the Grandmaster in that while we wait just a moment, guys. So go ahead and do that. Flex 5v5, as we might be seeing a little bit of an engage onto the dragon from the Fiddlesticks. Decides to go for it, making the decision to be able to go for this second Drake. The Cloud Drake is now online. He has taken every single neutral objective in the first 20 minutes of the contest. Very, very good play. There might be one more Rift Herald coming through, as we do get a escape coming in from Chad Draven Fanboy. And there's Hextech Ultimatum again coming in from Rosalind. Rengar going to come in for some assistance as well, and they will be able to get the kill onto the Volibear. 1 and 5 now. Finally going to be able to get that Bramble Vest. However, it will be the Draven and the Yuumi. Snipe XD and Yuri going to be able to get the tower down in the bottom lane. So something there for the blue team to be able to get in terms of gold-wise. They are in the lead at this point, gold-wise, by about 1.8 thousand gold. 5 kills in the lead. But again, I want to emphasize all of the neutral objectives that the blue team has been able, that have not been able to get. They had the first Rift Herald stolen away by a flash coming in from the Fiddlesticks to be able to get that one taken care of. It was looking like it was going to be Sarsten's to take, but unfortunately, not expecting the flash, and will end up losing it via the Smite Steal. Not only that, a Fiddlesticks can be able to get both dragons as well. Very, very difficult to do in the early game with Fiddlesticks at his very low damage, very low presence until he gets that Crow Storm, until he gets that first item, to be able to get himself both dragons and the first scuttle or the first Rift Herald. A really good play. We're going to see if he's able to continue to keep that momentum going into the late game, or will we end up seeing the blue team be able to get themselves a neutral objective of their own? Rengar going to get caught out by Arctic Dragon, the Pike. As we do see the Camille is going to be able to catch out the Fiddlesticks, going in for the stun. Hextech Ultimatum is there. He's going to go golden using that hourglass, that stopwatch, and will flash away. He's looking to potentially stay alive. This time he will not be able to get the Smite Steal, and it will end up being the Rengar going in using everything to get the kill onto the Fiddlesticks, and gets a double kill as well. Despite the potential healing from the Volibear, it will be the Rengar being able to use his superior damage and that Essence Reaver to get himself a double kill in the top lane with the Volibear and the Fiddlesticks going down. We got 3 members of the blue team, or the red team, now in the mid lane as well. With the Camille waiting in the wings, a lot of damage going to go into the Malphite, and they might try to go for this one. They might be going for it. They are going to try to go for it. The Akali is going to get a kill onto the Pike. It's going to be Sniper going onto a Rampage, getting the kill onto the Pike. And it's going to be both the mid laner and the carry in the bottom lane going down. Really nicely done. Again, coming in from the blue team. The Camille really not even needed in that fight. And now, what are they going to do with the advantage they've got in terms of gold, in terms of the kills? The Camille could be able to get out of that one, as well as the Akali. Very close, though, to getting his life taken away, but will be just fine. Excuse me. And so, with the kills that they've been able to get, with a couple of turrets that they've been able to go down as well, it will be the blue team in the lead by about 5,000 gold at this point. I promise you, I'm not dying. I'm not dying. Bear with me. I've been working out a little recently, and so whenever I work out, I get extra phlegmy in my lungs, and so I have to try to make sure that gets taken care of. So I'm fine though. I'm fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's not COVID or anything like that. But unfortunately, the red team is going to need themselves a vaccine from the plague that is Starcent and this Rengar. Sniper XD also extremely potent as well. 4-1 with that Draven. Going to be looking to continue to get those adoration stacks going, as we might be seeing a potential gank coming through. I'm the Panda is going to be there with Arctic Dragon. They want to go in against the Rengar, but they do see the Draven is also there. It's going to be a lot of damage onto the Rengar, and they're going to obliterate him. The Crow Storm not going to land. The Fear is going to be looking to potentially get those kills, and Wilt be able to continue to keep it going. Sniper trying to be able to get a kill again. Will end up getting one onto the Fiddlesticks, but will die to the Malphite. And now the Yuumi caught out. Will she be able to survive? No! I am the Panda. Will be able to get a double kill. Camille is going to teleport in, being the only member of the blue team alive, but will not be able to catch out the Malphite. Will she be able to catch out the Malphite, actually? Does have Hextech Ultimatum ready to go. Could potentially want to go for it. Nope, not going to make the decision to go for it, and instead will let the Malphite get away this time. Was able to get himself a double kill onto the Draven and onto the Yuumi. That is a lot of gold now in this Big Rock's pocket. He's at second item with that. Going to be able to get himself his Sunfire Aegis, and now a Thornmail as well. A Thornmail going to come in clutch. The spinning axes might hurt, but Thornmail also hurts as well. As we do see that the blue team might be looking to go in onto this Dragon. It's going to be a potential team fight coming through, as we got all 5 members of both teams now in the area. The red team is there first. Will we see the Fiddlestick be able to get that big Crow Storm? The Camille is going to be on the flank. The Malphite is there. He does not have Unstoppable Force yet, but the ultimates are ready to go, except for Lost Chapter for the blue team. They might be trying to go in on it. The red team wanting to be able to maybe get those ultimates back up before they go into a fight. It's going to be the Akali being able to catch out a little bit of damage, and they're going to be trying to look to go in on it. Rengar going to go in, but not going to be able to get too much damage just yet. The Crow Storm is now live for the Fiddlesticks. as the Akali goes in trying to assassinate the Pike. Not going to be able to get it. A huge stun. Snipe XD is going to be able to get the kill onto the Volibear, and it'll be Chad Raven Fanboy getting the kill onto the Malphite. Will the Pike be able to escape after getting one kill onto the Draven? It's going to be the Camille now on the way. Does have hookshot up in just a moment. The Rengar is going to flash for nothing. The hookshot is there. Wants to be able to get the slow. We got the Bone Skewer going to get used. Yuumi is there going to use the Lost Chapter and will be able to secure the root and the kill onto the Pike. It will be a killing spree for the Camille in a 4-for-1 trade in favor of Sniper XD and the blue team. Very nicely done. And unfortunately, I mean, that was a fight that the red team couldn't win at all. They didn't have Unstoppable Force ready at the moments that they needed it. They didn't have the Dawning Shadows ready for bot either. And so those big ultimates not available and end up costing the blue team or the red team several members and a neutral objective. Fortunately, they do get a small consolation prize with Rosalind looking to go for the tower kill. Will not be able to get it and loses her life in the process. So Sniper XD, 40 CS in the lead against his opponent in the Malphite. The gold is definitely there as well. He is the richest man on the Rift. 10,400 gold. The second richest person is going to be the Pike at 96.2. I guess the Camille actually going to be very close as well. The Rengar at 96.9 as well. And so both of these players on both of these teams, they've got some rich members, but unfortunately for the blue or for the red, it's going to be the Draven with the lion's share of the gold on the blue team. 2 items already, looking to get his third. The Bloodthirster could potentially be ready to go at a moment's notice. Has 700 gold, so with a next team fight, with a little bit of extra gold, he should be able to get that Bloodthirster on his next back, unless something catastrophic happens. Got all 5 members of both teams now waiting around the Baron pit, looking to potentially go for that big neutral objective. Doesn't look like anyone's going for it, though, just yet. Teleport is offline for Rosalind for just a couple of moments. Volibear does have it. Could decide to go bottom lane and go in for a little bit of a side farm. The Camille, however, going to be caught out all on her own. Looking to potentially get away. Is going to get the stun onto the Volibear. But the Volibear is going to use Stormbreaker to deny the Unstoppable. The Hextech Ultimatum useless there. And it will end up being the Camille going down. At the mid lane, though, they will see the tier 2 tower going in. Bone Skewer going to land onto Sniper, but they will not go in on it. Rengar, however, going to pop his ultimate. Throw the Hunt is now ready to potentially go for something here. He is waiting in the wings, sees where the Volibear is at, does not see where the Fiddlestick is at just yet. Is looking to go in on him, not going to be able to do so, and just instead going to walk away. Well, maybe looking to go for the Baron now. I don't expect them to go for that. Instead, it will be the blue team deciding to go back. And they'll disengage. They'll be happy with being able to get that mid-tier 2 tower to go down. And they will go back, lick their wounds. We're actually getting a Last Whisper coming in from the Draven. Good choice as well. That armor penetration is going to be fun to have, along with the lethality build that he has with the Collector and that Duskblade. And just continue to pop that damage, and he is going to be extremely scary once he starts getting some critical strike chance to be able to get those spinning axes. 1,000, 1,200 damage, already dealing 1,000 damage when he's able to get those crits going. Very, very cool to see, and we'll have a now 70 CS advantage against this Malphite in the bottom lane. Against the Rengar, who is the next CS-driven man on the Rift, going to be still 30 CS in front of him. So very nicely done. However, the blue team is looking to go for the Baron. They are going to disengage, however. They do not want to continue with it, as they do see that Rosalind is now going to be able to push forward. We're going to be able to get some damage onto this tier 3 tower. The Volibear is going to teleport in. This is huge for the blue team because they're able to get away from this. They're able to get the teleport coming in for the Volibear, but it's going to be the engage coming in from the red team over at the other side of the Rift. The Camille's going to teleport back in, looking to potentially get some even more kills coming in for the blue. But instead, the red team finding themselves an angle, finding themselves the kills onto 3 members of the blue is going to mean that the blue team will forfeit this Baron and will give a big neutral objective over to the red team. Very nicely done. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at what happened yet again. That was big. We remember the Camille was over bottom side. The Volibear is going to teleport up to the top lane or to the bottom lane to be able to defend the tower. So it was a 4v4 play. The Akali is waiting in the wings. The Bone Skewer not going to land. The Whirling Death is going to be there onto the Malphite, but instead, oh, the Rengar goes in and a huge Crow Storm going to land. Big Crow Storm indeed coming in from Cat. Going to be able to get several members of the blue team feared. And now the red team is going to be in a good position. Baron is now live. Going to mean that it's going to be available for another about 40 or 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Cat is going to be able to get the dragon. Third dragon is now online. Last chapter going to come through from the Yuumi to be able to try to get away. Instead, it's Sniper. That's the target with that Crow Storm coming in clutch, coming in again from Cat to be able to get the kill onto the Draven. Now the Camille and the Yuumi are the next target. Hextech Ultimatum is there and will be able to get the shutdown onto the Pike. At least able to get something out of that one. The Akali now looking to get away. Will she be able to get out of that one? Is going to get stunned. Will end up dying herself. Now the only member of the blue team alive is the Yuumi and the Camille. They've got to defend the objectives, potentially getting taken away by the red team with that Baron Nashor buff still there. They're going to be able to get the tier 3 tower and the inhibitor as well. This is big for the red team moving forward into this fight. The longer that this game goes on, the more powerful that the Senna, that the Fiddlesticks, that, I mean, even the Malphite becomes dangerous at this point in the game. And now, I mean, the blue team going to be in a deficit in gold as well. 2 towers extra right now for the blue team. They've been able to get all tier 1 towers down, 2 tier 2s, but it's the red team with a full straight line down the mid lane, able to get not only both 3 turrets down, but also the inhibitor. They're also going to be at Soul Point with the next Infernal Dragon spawning in about 3 minutes. This is big. This is really good for the red team. It's all going to boil down to whether or not the blue team is able to coordinate correctly to be able to get themselves into a controlled state. They're losing control of this game. They have lost a lot of ability now. They're going to be looking to potentially make it happen and get themselves back under control. Very, very nicely done, though. The red team putting in work. So the question remains, what will the blue team be able to do to keep this game under control or get this game back? They've got to wait for the inhibitor to respawn. They've got about, when did that go down? Around 29 minutes. So they still have 4 minutes with that inhibitor down. Sniper XD going to be looking to get some experience and some gold via those super minions. At least something going to be there for Sniper with those whirling axes coming through. Has really fallen off in terms of adoration as well. As 88 adoration stacks, only has been able to get 891 gold. Could potentially be a lot better for the blue team, especially, you know, when you're playing a good Draven, when you have a really good Draven as well. He's showing that he does have, you know, very good CS. He has a really good control state of the game in that regard. But unfortunately, he's still not being able to carry this game into a victory just yet. The rest of the blue team needs to be able to work exceptionally hard as well. And they've been doing some decent work. I mean, the CS is there for the Camille and for the Rengar. There's a 150 gold bounty for the Camille right now. Has 2 items. Has performed exceptionally well against the Volibear. Almost 5 or 4,000 gold in the lead. Unfortunately, though, with 13,000 gold on the Pike against the 8,000 gold Akali is a very big margin as well. We've got a decent margin coming in between the Rengar and the Fiddlesticks, but the big issue is how wealthy this Pike has become. Going to be a lot of gold available to him. He is already his 4th item completed. Prowler's Claw, Yomu's Edge of Night, and the Guardian Angel all ready to go. Let's see whether or not they're able to continue to get himself gold. A 9, 4, and 3. Thornmail, Sunfire Aegis, Frozen Heart, and with a Warden's Mail as well. They're going to be looking to potentially have a very tanky rock in the front line for this blue team, or for this red team. The Volibear has another Thornmail, another Warden's Mail coming in from him as well. And so we're going to see whether or not the blue team is going to be able to get back from this one. 34 seconds remaining until the dragon spawns. It looks like both teams going to be in the area to go for this ever-crucial neutral objective. The Volibear is topside. He does have teleport ready to go at a moment's notice. We'll see how that plays out for him. It's the Fiddlesticks waiting in the wings. Be able to get a little bit of damage onto the Akali, but the fear is going to come in. Prawn to the Camille. Not going to be too crazy just yet, but this could potentially decide the match. Whoever performs well in this engagement can potentially secure the game. Volibear is going to come in with the teleport, is now on the way, and is there. Scuttlecrab is going to be taken by the red team. It's going to be the Bone Skewer landing. The Camille's going to be able to hookshot away, and the team fight has now potentially begun. We're looking for the Malphite to be able to get an unstoppable force. We're looking for the engage onto the dragon, and they are now going for it. What is the engagement tool going to be? With the Rengar coming in, the Akali trying to deal damage. Stormbreaker is going to come out. It's going to be the target, being the Senna. The Senna is going to get shut down. The Fiddlestick is going to go golden with a pike. Going to be able to get it, but it's going to be the Vol or the Malphite getting the dragon. At what cost, however? A triple kill going to go in for Camille. The Fiddlesticks and the Pike looking to escape. The Guardian Angel taken away from the Pike. And unfortunately for the blue team, while they did get the triple kill, it was the red team that was able to get themselves the dragon. They're going to be able to get themselves an Infernal Soul, which will be a much bigger objective for the blue team, or for the red team in this game. And they actually even get a turret in the mid lane as well, with the inhibitor respawning. However, we got the Camille on the way, wanting to potentially get themselves a kill on it to this Fiddlesticks, and will be able to get the kill onto the Fiddlesticks, goes unstoppable as well. And with the jungler dead for another 40 seconds, the red team is going to have to give this Baron over. Elder Drake spawns in 5 minutes. That was a big team fight for the red team and for the blue team. Because so many members of the red team died, no neutral objectives out of that fight. The blue team going to be able to get control of the game again. Has Baron for another 3 minutes, which is a big neutral objective for them. But will they be able to use it to end this game, or will the Infernal Soul be enough for the red team to sustain for a little while longer and secure themselves this win? Camille has a very, very, very important pet cat on her at pretty much at all times now. Yuri has been on this Camille, pretty much stuck to her for the last like 10 minutes, I should say. You know, ever since the Camille was able to get herself even further on track, we've seen the Yuumi pretty much staying on her. That Moonstone Renewer, being able to get that Ardent Sensor as well. Just looking to make sure that the damage that this Camille is able to bring to the table with that Divine Sundra, with that Sterox Gauge, that Titanic Hydra, being able to keep that very important split pusher alive is going to be very important for the blue team to be able to keep themselves moving forward. Sniper XD doing just fine himself, reaching the 300 CS mark at around 35 minutes into the game. Bloodthirster, Duskblade, Lord Dominic's Collector are all online now for the ADC. And be looking to go for one final item in most likely the Infinity Edge coming in for Sniper later on down, or in just a moment. That's going to be one thing that the blue team has going for them. Sniper is extremely wealthy at this point in the contest. The richest man on the Rift by about actually, I stand corrected. The Camille and the Draven are both the richest members of the Rift, both with about 15,000 gold apiece. The Camille is looking to survive, will not be able to survive, gets shut down by the Fiddlesticks, who gets a double kill top lane. Means that there was a lot of resources devoted to that top lane. Unstoppable the Force is going to land on the Sniper. Sniper going to get caught out and will end up going down himself. Miscoordination coming in from the blue team as they lose 3 Baron buffs in the span of about 15 seconds to 2 isolated incidents. Very good play coming in from the red team. Good engage coming in from Cat to be able to get the Camille to go down. With Camille dying, it means that the Yuumi goes down as well. And then the Draven caught out all alone, trying to go for a split push on all 3 lanes. It means that the red team now is a 5-man death squad for another 20 seconds before Sniper comes back. They're going to be able to get this inhibitor down despite the Baron buff online for the Rengar and for the Akali. The blue team will not be able to defend this siege, and the red team going to be able to get the inhibitor down in the mid lane, and now are going to be in prime position to be able to get themselves a Elder Drake and end this game. This game could potentially be decided at the Elder Drake as we get all 5 members of the red team now looking to potentially get a cheeky kill onto the Rengar. Gonna be able to avoid it. The flash is coming through. Whirling Death is gonna land. It's gonna be the Malphite now caught out. The roots are gonna come in from the Camille and the Yuumi. Hexic Ultimatum is gonna land onto the Senna. The Senna will go down. Draven will die as well. A lot of damage gonna come through. The Fiddlesticks goes golden at the perfect moment. Will barely be able to survive as the Camille now looks to go in for the Volibear, leaving the Fiddlesticks and the Pike to their own devices. It will be the Camille at least being able to get themselves a kill onto the Volibear, making this a 2-for-3 trade. Wow, the Fiddlesticks able to survive just barely in that fight. Starcent making the decision to move into that brush. A 5-man death squad there waiting for him. He avoided the death from below from Arctic Dragon and the Pike. He avoided some of the damage from TSM bot as the Camille was able to get to the backline and kill her. But Katwana able to get that big Crow Storm, a lot of damage onto several members. Shad, Draven, Fanboy, Sniper, and Starcent all go down after that play. And with the Elder Dragon spawning in 30 seconds, the Camille is going to go back. It means that the red team might even have position to go for the Elder Dragon first, or at least we'll have river control. Sniper is looking to clear out these super minions so that they are able to go in for a fight despite the super minions there. I'm going to see whether or not they are going to be able to make it happen, though. A little bit of damage coming in onto the Akali. The Elder Dragon is now online. The Volibear does have teleport, but is not using it just yet. This could potentially be big for either team if they are able to get it. With the Volibear walking in, he does not have to use teleport. They want to go in. It's going to be the engage coming through. A lot of damage onto the Senna yet again, but this time a big Crow Storm again coming in from the Fiddlesticks is going to get several members of the blue team on the run. It will be a huge play yet again coming in from this red team jungler, able to find the lane, able to find the way there, and will be able to get themselves a couple of kills. But now it's the hero Camille looking to be able to get herself some kills with the Yuumi there. Divine Sundra, Titanic Hydra, the damage, oh my goodness, I don't believe it. This Camille Yuumi combo able to make sure that the Malphite and the Pike have to leave. They aren't able to secure the Elder Drake. And now it looks like Rosalind is going to be able to get the Elder Dragon for the blue team. 10 seconds remaining until Starcent and Sniper go back. Does she wait to be able to make sure that they are able to get that big neutral objective to them? She does. Huge play yet again coming in from Rosalind. My word. Not only was she able to single-handedly get the kill onto the Fiddlesticks and onto the Senna, but she also gets the Volibear and is able to ensure that the red team is unable to get the Elder Dragon. They have to go back and at full health. She is able to get the Elder Dragon herself with the Yuumi healing. Huge play. Elder Dragon now online. Baron is now up. That is a big neutral objective. I mean, the biggest neutral objective, a game-ending objective online right now for the blue team. All they need to do now is finish the job. Sniper has his Infinity Edge. He is full build. We got Rift Maker, Zonia's Hourglass, Morello Nomicon on the Akali. We've got a 4-item Rengar, a full build Camille. All they have to do is find the engage and get themselves the win. They're going to try to go in for the Camille. The Camille's going to be fleed. He's trying to get away. No, she won't be able to survive. Runs into a brush and gets obliterated, gets shut down, loses the Elder Drake for the Yuumi and for the Camille. And that is a huge misplay yet again coming in from the blue team. A 40-minute game coming in for Sniper XD and the blue team. The red team, looking to be able to keep this game live and going, are going to be able to get themselves into a good position now. The Baron is getting melted, however, with the blue inhibitor now spawning as well. Sniper XD and Chad Draven Fanboy are able to get themselves the Baron and Sniper with the daring escape. It's crazy to think you've got Elder Drake, you've got Baron for the blue team on 3 members, but they still cannot end this game. The red team has been roaming around like a 5-man death squad, and now they're going to be in position to potentially secure themselves this, or maybe secure themselves this win. Will they be able to make it happen, though? The Elder Dragon is still up for a little while longer, about 45 seconds. Looking to try to be able to get some kills with it. We're going to see whether or not they're going to be able to make that happen. No, the Whirling Death does not land a lot of damage onto the center, however. It does have Guardian Angel waiting in the wings. The Fiddlesticks is going to be on the other angle, as the Fiddlesticks is able to get away. And the Elder Dragon is now gone. The biggest neutral objective for either team is now no longer available. And that game-ending objective is now going to lead to potentially a big team fight here in the mid lane for either team. Baron is still online for about another minute 40 for the blue. We'll see what they're able to do with it as they do decide to push forward. This Camille is with the Yuumi in the mid lane. Looks like the Draven, the Akali, and the Rengar maybe looking to go top side, be able to get that last inner turret to go down. But very nicely done coming in for the red team to be able to defend this objectives. These really good plays coming in from the blue team. The red team has been making some great plays themselves. This Fiddlesticks has made some amazing throw storms. The Malphite has had some amazing unstoppable forces. As we look to see whether or not they're able to hold on. The siege is there. Camille trying to escape. As we see several towers now going down. Mid tower tier 3 going to go down. Mid tower tier 2 and tier 3 going to go down as well. Sniper and the Akali looking to escape. They will be able to get away. No, they won't. My word, but that was 2 hits onto the Pike, and the Pike will go down. It will be a 1-for-1 trade. The Camille keeping at it in the bottom lane, going to be able to get the inhibitor to go down. The top lane inhibitor is going to die as well. Another resurrection is going to come through as the Rengar tries to go in. Sniper XD is still going to be alive. Is going to be able to get the kill onto the Fiddlesticks. It's going to be the Rengar dying after going in for that flash. Will end up losing his life. But now the blue team is looking to finish the job. Will they be able to get it? Lost Chapter is there, getting the root onto the Volbear and onto the Malphite. The spinning axes, oh my goodness, so much damage. Sniper XD with the double kill, with the turrets going down. Gonna be able to win a 45-minute game. Maybe. No! No, he doesn't! He doesn't do it! Will the super minions do it, though? In the mid lane, in the top lane, in the bottom lane. They've got so much going for them. Less than 2,000 HP. Less than 1,000 HP for this Nexus. They weren't able to finish the job. The hero, the man, the myth, the Senna, able to keep this thriller of a game alive. The Elder Dragon is now up in 50 seconds. Super minions are spawning in all 3 lanes. No tower is up for the red team. They've got to be able to defend this Nexus. They cannot let any wave come through. Will they be able to do that, though, with the Elder Dragon now spawning in just a moment? I fear the worst for the red team at this point. They're going to have to push out these waves as much as possible and make their stand. Will they be able to make it happen, though, is the question. Oh my goodness. What a back and forth battle here in this contest. Neither team looking to give an inch, but it was the blue team being able to get themselves into a good position at this point. All three inhibitors are now dead. The red team is going to have to push out their Nexus, and they do have the Nexus secure for the time being. The Rengar now looking to potentially be able to go in for the sneak onto the Nexus, it looks like. With the Camille being able to get the Elder Dragon, Crowstorm is going to come in onto the Fiddlesticks, and it will be the Fiddlesticks dying. It's going to mean a 5v4 for this siege with all inhibitors down, with the Nexus being able to get it back up to about half HP. The Pike is there. The Volibear is potentially the target. Who's going to be the target for this Rengar? It's the Nexus. They want to get rid of this game.